You for the warm welcome that I see from this wonderful, wonderful crowd that's here for Ron Villivalam, and well, that you are here because he is such a fabulous candidate. I want to say to Lexi that I am proud to have endorsed your election for Secretary of State. And I especially want to thank you not only for, I know, the vigorous campaign you're going to run and the things that you're going to do for the state of Illinois, and not just because I love your mother so very, very much, but also because you have made a commitment to helping secretaries of state around the country. Now, you know, in Illinois, we do have, Alexi will have important jurisdiction over some aspects of elections. But around the country, often secretaries of state have even more power to control those elections, and many are doing it in absolutely the worst way, taking away the right of people to vote. So the fact that you're going to get involved in those campaigns, because they're going to be tough races, and we have to elect people who believe in the right to vote. So I really want to thank you for that. We look forward to hearing more about that effort and getting involved also in some of those campaigns around the country. I know there are a lot of candidates here today. Let me thank you all for standing up, putting yourself out there, putting your name out there, working to get petitions signed, and they're all over there, and I hope that you'll be signing. It's so important, and I have to tell you, I love this time in the election where we're really getting down to work. You know, I am a door-to-door kind of person, and I believe that the person-to-person contact makes all the difference in the world. And I want to caution you, don't watch so much television. Where you hear some of these pundits and you know, talking about the Democrats and Joe Biden, I want to tell you something. We ended this year on an incredible up note. You know, when Joe Biden took office, the economy was near collapse. But today, Americans actually have more money in their pocket than they had before the pandemic. There is, yes, it's true, you can look at that we have the lowest unemployment rate that we have seen in decades and decades in the United States of America. In fact, the increase in 1 year of 16.4 million jobs is the most that has ever been accomplished in 1 year in the history of the United States of America. We have a lot to be happy about. Yes, we have a huge challenge in the the pandemic. I have to tell you, I'm like the wicked witch in Congress, because a lot of my Republican colleagues don't want to wear a mask. It's unbelievable, even though it's the rules. I went up to one of my colleagues last week. I said, what's the matter with you? Where's your mask? That's the rule. She says, no, that's your rule. Saying that it's like the Democrats have that rule. I said, no, this is the rule to save us all. So be careful, be safe. So I want to say a couple of things about I just love Ron Villivalam. It took me a while to say his name. But now that I can't stop saying it. Vote for Ron Villivalam. Ron, has done all these incredible things in the Illinois Senate, and the Senate itself. I'm going to say something about Don Harmon, who is our Senate president, but Ron has done such a great job of representing this district. I want to thank you, Ron, for all of your support for women's rights, women's reproductive rights. I want to thank you for your opposition to anti-Semitism. You're always there for the Jewish community. I thank you for that. and you're always there for voting rights, civil rights, human rights, and for taking care of the constituents in your district. We work together a lot because my district, the 9th Congressional District, overlaps with Ron's district, so we work together to solve everyday problems of everyday people that we share as constituents. So thank you, Rob. I am so proud to endorse 120%, 200% for your campaign. Thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to bring up Don Harmon. I want to tell you, the bright spot of my day is finding out what Illinois is doing. Because I want to tell you, when you look at some of the challenges that we have, and then I look at the state of Illinois and see not only do we support voting rights, we are making it easier in the state of Illinois to have voting rights. Not only do we want to protect women's rights, but Illinois is a beacon of hope for women everywhere, especially in adjoining states, to make sure that their rights are available to them. You know, we've got, along with our governor, an improving and growing economy that creates jobs, that cares about workers, that cares about families, and a lot of that can be attributed to this new generation of leadership. Don Harmon as the president of the Senate in Illinois, and it is my honor, Don, to call you up to speak today. Thank you.